everyone, it's Chloe, and today I want to share a story that has been on my mind for a long time. It's about my best friend, Maya, and how something as silly as looks almost tore us apart. Maya and I were inseparable from the moment we met in kindergarten. We did everything together, shared lunches, scraped our knees on the same playground, and whispered secrets until we fell asleep at slumber parties. She was the yin to my yang. I was loud and bubbly. She was thoughtful and a bit shy. We just worked. As we got into middle school, things started to change, but so slowly I barely noticed at first. It started with little comments. If I got a new haircut, Maya would say, "Oh, it's bold," with a tight little smile. When I was excited about a new dress for the school dance, she'd look me up and down and just say, "You'll definitely get noticed." I always brushed it off. I thought, that's just Maya's way. She's just being honest. Then high school hit, and the comments got sharper. We were at a party once, and a guy I had a small crush on came over to talk to me. He was friendly, and we were just chatting about a class we had together. After he left, I turned to Maya, beaming, but her face was like stone. "Of course he talked to you," she said, her voice dripping with something I couldn't place at the time. "You always get all the attention." I was so confused. "What are you talking about?" "He was just being nice." She just shrugged and walked away, leaving me standing alone in the middle of the party, feeling a cold pit in my stomach. That night was a turning point. I started noticing a pattern. Whenever something good happened to me, especially if it involved attention from others, Maya would withdraw or make a cutting remark. "If I got a good grade on a presentation," she'd mutter, "well, the teacher always likes you." If I was picked for the lead in the school play, she'd say, "They always pick the pretty one." That word, pretty. It started to feel like a weapon she was using against me. To her, it seemed like my entire identity, the only reason for any success or happiness I had. It completely ignored all the late nights I spent studying, the hours I put into rehearsing, or just me, the real me. The person who loved cheesy sci-fi movies and couldn't bake a cake to save her life. The person she was supposed to know better than anyone. It hurt more than I can say. This was my best friend, the person I trusted with everything. It felt like she was looking at a funhouse mirror version of me. A distorted image where my face was the only thing that mattered. Our friendship, which used to be my safe haven, started to feel like a minefield. I found myself downplaying my achievements, dressing in baggy clothes, and avoiding talking about anything positive in my life. Just to avoid her sharp comments and icy glares, I was shrinking myself to make her feel bigger, and it was exhausting. The joy was being drained from my life. I missed my best friend, the real Maya, the one who would celebrate with me, not resent me. I felt like I was grieving a friendship while the person was still standing right in front of me. The final straw came during our senior year, right before prom. I had found the perfect dress. It wasn't fancy, but I felt amazing in it. I was so excited to show Maya. I put it on and did a little twirl for her. She just stared, her arms crossed, and then she said it. The words that broke my heart. "It must be so easy for you. You just put on anything and you look perfect. You don't have to try. You have no idea what it's like for the rest of us." Tears sprang to my eyes. That was it. I couldn't do it anymore. "Easy," I said, my voice shaking. "Do you think this is easy, Maya?" Walking on eggshells around my own best friend, hiding every good thing that happens to me because I am scared Adele. Make you angry? You don't see me, Maya. You just see my face. And you've decided it means I don't have problems. I don't have insecurities. And I don't deserve the friendship we used to have. She looked shocked, like she'd never considered my side of it. We stood there in silence for what felt like an eternity. The truth was finally out, raw and painful, hanging in the air between us. After that confrontation, we didn't speak for weeks. It was awful. I missed her like crazy, but I knew something had to change. Eventually, Maya came to my house. Her eyes were red, and she was holding a letter. She told me she couldn't say the words, but she wanted me to read it. In the letter, she explained everything. She wrote about her own insecurities, how she always felt invisible standing next to me. She confessed that her jealousy had twisted her perception, making her bitter. She wasn't mad at me. She was mad at herself and the world, and she'd taken it out on me because I was the closest person to her. She apologized for making my appearance a barrier between us and for invalidating my hard work and my feelings. It wasn't a magic fix. It took a long time to rebuild that trust. We had to learn how to communicate honestly without the filter of jealousy. We started talking, really talking, about our insecurities. I told her how sometimes I felt like people didn't take me seriously because of how I looked, and she shared how she felt overlooked.
We discovered that, in a way, we were both trapped by appearances, just on opposite sides of the same coin.
Our friendship is different now, but it's stronger. It's more honest. We learned that true friendship isn't about being identical or never feeling a sting of envy. It is about being able to talk about those difficult feelings and loving each other enough to work through them. It's about celebrating each other's strengths, whether that's a killer smile or a brilliant mind, without feeling like it diminishes our own. We're not just Chloe and Maya anymore. We are Chloe, and we are Maya, two whole people who choose to be best friends. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you've ever gone through something similar, remember that open communication is so important. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more stories. It means a lot. See you next time.